Hello, world. Hello, world. Man, is there a real flavor in the air, or what? How's everyone doing out there? How's everyone's hearts? Are they still like this? Or are they like this? How's everyone's hearts? Well, now, I'm the first to say I am heavily seasonally affective disordered. When the sun goes away, oh, in this city, man, oh man, it gets a lot of cloudy days. But yeah, there's a real vibe. Anywho, so as I was sitting here feeling sad, feeling a lot of collective and my own sadness. It's not always collective. There's always my own in there, but it's a mix. I was getting finger on the pulse. Yeah. Hey, what's going on with it? Okay. This lighting situation here. If I move it like this. Okay, that's a bit better. Yeah. So while I was making a bit of coffee with cocoa, because that always lifts my spirits, I saw in my mind's eye, ooh, it's hot. Let's get a little smoke. Saw in my mind's eye a person, it's like real outdoorsy. For whatever reason, they're saying New Zealand. I don't know. It could be New Zealand. Maybe some of you want to go to New Zealand. Maybe some of you are in New Zealand. I know some of you are in Australia. Show up in my stats. Hello. But regardless of where it is, it's, oh dang, I'm gonna get a sneeze going. Hold on, here we go. Oh, excuse me. Oh boy, allergies. Is there another one in there? We good? Okay, let's have a sip of water about it. I'm seeing a younger person, to be honest. I know I have all ages in here, but I'm seeing a younger person. And they're in kind of like this field, like long grass. The wind's blowing. It's close to an ocean. And it's like a windy, kind of cloudy day like this, but a little bit nicer. And you know when you're just like, you need a change in life. Again, you're in that stillness. You're like out in the world. Excuse me. Yeah, I just see this person like touching the long grass. And like, really being like, I need a change in life. Like something is about to change right now. I'm going to go in a new direction. And I'm sensing for some of you that's physically traveling, moving. I see more traveling, less moving. I see traveling. Yeah, I'm seeing more of a younger person. Like back in the day where, like some of us, where you become a parent and I don't know, life starts happening and there's a little bit less traveling. Yeah, I don't know how to describe it. I can hear the cicadas or like the grasshopper sound. I can hear the wind, and it's like this world silence, even though it's very loud with like the wind, the grass, and just this person just kind of being and running their hands and just really making it clear to self or spirit, like new direction right now, but not in this demanding way. It's really like a listening, that stillness where you're like, you're just kind of, yeah, feeling, sensing, and kind of telepathically putting out to the ethers to be like, yeah, I gotta go. I don't know where I gotta go, but I gotta go. This ain't it. Traveling. Okay. So some of you about to go traveling or what? Oh, I'm here for it. I'm here for it, Daddy. Nothing will lift my spirits more than traveling myself. Where are you guys going? Let's get a direction on this. Oh, we need some fun cards. Yeah. Okay, let's get a direction. Where are you going? Like, literally, where are you going? I feel like you are physically going to a new place, a new country. Yeah, this is traveling. This isn't moving. Where are you going? New direction. And this traveling may lead to moving, but it's not like you're like, oh, you know what? Got a new job at so-and-so's department down in this city. And no, this is a very much where you wake up. You know those days? Do you guys know those days? I've had a lot of these days in my life because I'm an errant kind of soul. I like traveling. Most of my life was very, yes, errant. But when you kind of live by the rules of adventure, you know those days? You know those days where you just wake up and you're like, today, where the seed's planted, where you're like, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. An adventure needs to happen of some kind. I don't know what kind of adventure. I don't know the direction. This is what we're going to find out. This is what I'm feeling. Yeah, I'm just seeing a younger woman, to be honest. And you don't have to be a young woman. You can be an old woman, an older lady, a mid-aged lady. You can even be a man or a person. Doesn't matter. Okay, well, let's get some scoops. Where's everyone going? Stat. Let's go on an adventure. Tarot adventure. Where are you going? Yeah. What kind of environment? Like, are we going cold country, hot country, city, town, village? You want to come out? Okay, well, let's get a few of these and then some other cards to see. I want like descriptions. I want to see pictures of places. Okay. Wow. Okay, so we have, and it's weird, I went backwards. Instead of pulling the first, I went the other way. So I did the moon to the devil to temperance. But if we were to follow in the order of I put it, it was temperance to the devil to the moon. Yeah, exactly. You've been too tempered. This like balanced energy of like, kind of like the same old every day. I'm going to pour into this cup slowly, and I'm going to pour into this cup slowly. I'm going to pour into this cup slowly again, and I'm going to pour it again slowly into this cup again. And there's nothing wrong with that. That energy is required and can be really beautiful. But what I'm sensing is someone's ready to party, more in a like lifestyle, like I need an adventure kind of party. And the moon is illuminating this. Yeah, perhaps I really could see some of you, to be honest. Like, I grew up really rural in remote places of Canada, so, but I'm getting this real New Zealand, and it's so funny because I was going to move to New Zealand at one point, and I'd still love to be honest. I love that whole area. Australia, New Zealand. Oh, then you get over to the Asia. Man. Polynesian countries. Just beautiful. Anyway. But yeah, and maybe that's why I can relate to it. It's a sense of like knowing that there's a whole world to explore. That feeling of like when the container is too small and you're just like, I can't with this. I can't with the one post office that closes at 3. I can't with the one drugstore and the one gas station and everybody who knows everyone's business because we've all grown up together for the last like whatever amount of years. Yeah, there's this real sense of like wanting to go out and take on the world. Yes. Okay. Let's see. Ugh. Do I need a Kleenex? Maybe. Hold on. One sec, guys. I'll Kleenex over here. Sorry, gang. Allergy break. Hope you use that time to also blow your own nose if you needed to. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Get in the car and go. I kind of want. Okay, let's pull up the lights here, just because they have like. I want to see the different types of environments. Where are you going? Are we going to mountains? Are we going to desert? Are we going to somewhere with snow? Not snow. Ocean, lakes, rivers? Well, yeah, in a way, I'm telling you, I feel New Zealand with this card. I feel like this is the environment of which you are about to leave. Yeah, these tall flowers. Exactly. I just see someone on this like kind of like seaside cliff, these green fields, long grass. Yeah, I think someone's in New Zealand, to be honest. Okay, what do I know? All right. This is a card with good environment. Yeah, there's. Okay, well, let's tool around. Okay. See if we can even get a direction. Like, where are you going? You're going somewhere. I'm here for it. Let's go, Daddy-o. Strength. Places with sheep. You know, goddamn New Zealand, you have a lot of sheep, don't you? I know this because I looked into becoming a sheep shearer at one point in my many career options so I could travel the world. Or maybe on the flip side, some of you are moving or going to travel to New Zealand. Hell yeah. Flip it. If you're in New Zealand, you got to get out of Dodge, then you're getting out of New Zealand. There's a lot of you that are like, you know what? I want to go to New Zealand. You should definitely do it, especially if you're Commonwealth. Like Canada is Commonwealth to New Zealand, so it's actually pretty easy to like get a work visa. If you're under, I think, the age of 35, you can get a work visa for a year, get a bank account number. Boom. Everyone has a hobby farm. There's free camping. Oh, I love New Zealand. Oh yeah, there's an adventure here. What's going on with this devil card? Okay, but tell me a little bit more about strength. Strength, temperance. Want to tell me about the direction? See the field? Oh my god. Yeah, you can't tell because it's not zooming the best these days. This camera's really gone rogue. But there's tall grass all along here, and it's a field. My god. The cards we're locked in. Okay. Yeah, this Nine of Swords. She's crying. That's how I started the video too. I just felt so much sadness in my heart. Yeah. You gotta get out of here. You gotta be like this white crow. You gotta be like you gotta stand out from the rest. All these other crows are sticking around. Not you. Okay. Well, tell me about the devil energy. Is there anything you want to add to this? Also adding a bit of direction. Too many. Tell me about this devil card. What do you want the collective to know? What does the devil have to say about this? The world. Exactly. You're going to go out to the world. You're going to go get the whole world. Give me more. Ah, okay. Can we please? Can we please? Very unnecessary. No, it's too many. Okay. Where are you going in this world? Judgment. Well, I guess with a lot of people watching, you'll have to make your own. But see, look, this reminds me, it's where your spirit, oh, yes, where your spirit wants to go. There's somewhere in your heart, your spirit. So this is going to be different for everyone. But wherever in your spirit is longing to go, yeah, these two white spirits. And perhaps you're going to have like some kind of animal guide or spirit guide you to where you need to be. Okay, well, let's get into this moon. The devil. Wow. He also has... So they were kind of pointing out all of these... oh my god, where are my words? I want to say symbols. There's a better word for this. You know what I mean. But anyway, he has one on his chest. Maybe you need to look for something that has one of these symbols, or like a special symbol for you. The moon and the symbol, the devil. And also perhaps traveling to places that some might deem scary, or where the devil resides. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I'm going to, I don't know, the south of France to, I don't know, lay on the beach. It's like, maybe you want to go somewhere fucking badass that not a lot of people are willing to go. Hold on, I feel like Spirit's trying to point out something obvious, because we have the devil card twice, but it's something to do with this moon. I am looking, I just noticed his tattoo. It's of, well, I guess it would be the goat skull and horns, but it's reminding me of the Southwest. Okay, well, let's continue on with the mystery. There's something here. Okay, so we have the devil twice. Ah, oh, okay, please. Oh my god. Okay, well, who flew out? It's a little bit much, but I'll keep it regardless. Okay, we do have the chariot with this 10 of wands. Yeah, backpacking. I feel like you're gonna go to places where, yeah, like you have to put your stuff on a yak, you're walking. It might be a horse and carriage kind of situation, a rickshaw. I am seeing a type of fish, though, where there would be coral reef. But this place looks deserty. Okay, well, I guess for a lot of you, but either way, you're feeling it. Yeah, there's this emphasis on, like, feeling. You know? Like, feeling and hearing the call of your spirit, your heart's desires. But yeah, I think you're going to travel to a place that's not like a tourist destination, which is, like, my fave, personally. Okay. Okay, so we got kind of that out of the way. Okay. So let's go back into the other deck and just try to get a sense of, like, what is this trip about? This traveling, or like direction. I feel like these types of things invariably lead to, I don't know, traveling is just, it really helps you to make sense of life. I can't recommend traveling enough. And even if it's just to get on, I don't know, a Greyhound, go a couple towns over, like, you don't have to go far. Adventure, like, you can be adventurous with so many things. It is nice if you get to leave your country, but if you can't, don't worry about it. Like, oh my god, there's, like, look at the states, it's huge. There's so many different states. They're all so different. Same with Canada. Each province has its own flavor. Just wild. So you don't have to go far. Okay, so what is this? New direction. This adventure, what is it bringing? Ooh, the King of Wands. To the Five of Cups. I see this as, like, this, yeah, like, I really feel like small town. Even if it's not a small town, it feels like small town. Maybe you've always lived in the same place your whole life. You know? Or you've just always lived in the same home. There's something here about, like, the same. King of Wands is center stage. This is about being out in the world, seeing the world. And it's so good. Like, 900 out of 10. Traveling, going on an adventure. my favorite. Okay. All right, King of Wands. Yeah, and he's got his little traveling stick. You always need a traveling walking stick if you're going to go out and about. Got a little cape. Ooh, Knight of Swords. I love this one because on one of their tattoos on their leg it says daddy issues, which always cracks me right the fuck up. So that was included as a as a detail. So perhaps some of you do have daddy issues. Maybe that's why you're leaving. I don't know. But regardless of the daddy issues, this person's holding their sword. Look, palm trees. Yeah, there's palm trees in this one. See, this one does not have palm trees. Yeah, you're leaving something that is not fulfilling emotionally, and you're going off an adventure. If this card doesn't reek adventure, like stealing off in the middle of the night on your pink horse, you got your cowboy boots on, you got your good flannel, you got a pink toque. I have a pink toque. I'd totally be wearing that. 100%. Giddy the fuck up. Okay. I see you. Okay, so tell me about all the adventures. What's going to happen? What's going to happen along the way? So we see you. Oh, strength to this King of Wands. It's going to make you feel empowered, which traveling in my own experience has done. If you're slightly misanthropic, traveling can, I guess, sometimes feel that. But to me, traveling is like what allows you to connect the best to humans. Because invariably things go wrong when you travel. And it's through the kindness of strangers that that global community is built. And I cannot speak highly enough of it. Yeah, this is going to give you confidence. Yeah, you're going to feel like a king. See, this person, they're not even a page. This is like, yeah, a young person at home dreaming and being like, this, you know, I gotta follow my nose. I gotta get out of here. And it puts you straight into this fucking big boss energy. King of Wands with strength. That's fire. That's passion. Again, being center stage, being seen, being of the world. Charismatic. I love this. Oh, Three of Pentacles, collaboration. Tell me a bit more. One more. So we can fulfill. Oh, yeah. Yeah, there's going to be some kind of offer here. Wherever you end up going, it leads to like a creative, either work opportunity, a creative one. Either way, you're working with people that are of like mind, like whatever your interests are, whatever you're passionate about. Because that's the thing, when you travel, you really look for your people and you find them. Yeah, and there's like this beautiful pentacle being offered. Ooh, okay. So what are we working on? What is this collaboration, working together, Ace of Pentacles about? Which one? You. Queen of Pentacles. Wow, wow, wow. And you know what? I don't think I've ever pulled her out. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. Okay, let me look at her for a sec. Ah. Well, the Queen of Pentacles. Cool. Can you tell me more about this? Excuse me, Mom. Queen of Pentacles. So we have this 3 to the Ace to the Queen. Who is this Queen of Pentacles going to be? This could just be an amazing boss. You know, you meet someone and they're just like, listen, I'm going to hire you. Ooh, the Devil to the Moon. We're back to the Devil and the Moon. They both came out. Well, I hate to say it, but invariably, also when you travel, yes, things are going to go wrong. You know, like flights are going to get canceled, you lose something, you go the wrong way, you know, blah, blah, blah. That's just part of traveling, it's part of the adventure. But invariably, what also happens with traveling is you fall in love. There's always a romance. I don't make the rules, it's just the rules. There's always a romance. So, ooh la la. Yeah. Oh, look at these little cute doggies. They got their little kerchiefs on. I didn't notice that. That's wicked cute. Yeah, that's exactly it. You're gonna meet a little cutie fucking patootie. Yeah. See how? Okay. Now, I know normally the devil, it's like they got them chained, but look how happily they're all dressed up. Like she's got her disco dress on. This person has a sexy outfit and all of her tattoos are out. And to be honest, I'm just kind of getting dog collars like it's like a bit of a kink, everyone having fun. And then when I see these kerchiefs, I see this as like two people who are wildly attracted to one another who are going to meet. And you're going to go, this is your adventure person under the moon. Oh, yeah, because especially when you're traveling, there's always mad adventures. Oh, boy, oh, boy. Queen of Panties. Okay. But what's this offer? What are you guys going to be working on? Because, like, hello, I would love some kind of career thing in my readings for once. What's this? Three of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Okay, well, this Queen of Pentacles is offering nothing but steady streaming services. Like, do you know what I mean? And it's all penties. So, like, this is just solid. And the devil is also ruled by Capricorn. Oh, this person could very, very well be a Capricorn. With all these fucking penties right here, and it's so solid. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. And we had that other devil card. Oh, this could be so much Capricorn. Okay. Wait, it wasn't focused. Okay, so where do we want to go from here? Okay, so you're traveling, you're having adventures, you're feeling so confident because, yeah, you're the King of Wands. Of course that Queen of Pentacles sees you. Okay. So what happens next on your adventure? So this is all going down. Then what? Ooh, Nine of Wands to the Page of Wands. See, she's looking a little bit bitchy about it. What's going on? And she's not looking at this Page of Wands. She's looking over here. This one's over here. Nine of Wands is the wounded warrior. And I call these her, like, ass-kicking chanclas. Yeah, these are the ones that she could toss, like, 900 yards and just smoke out people. I feel as though... Okay, well, hold on, let's see. Who's this Nine of Wands? What's going on with this Nine of Wands energy? Because I feel like it's actually a person. An Empress! Oh my, look at this story. We're getting weird already. Okay, of course. Well, of course there's going to be people, especially if you're turning up as the King of Wands. Okay, well, who's this Empress? Okay, well, first then, who's this Page of Wands? The Ten of Penties. Okay, I see. The Nine of Wands is this page. Okay, so the Nine of Wands is this Empress. And she sees you as well. And she wants to make a more passionate offer because the Pentacles is a little bit slower moving, but it's like solid like a fucking rock. This Empress is like, exactly, beep, get out of my way, bitches. She's kind of saying that to this Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, because also, like, this lass right here, she does kind of trump the Queen of Pence, the old Penties, because she's just a bit above. Oh boy, competition. And this person, yeah, is showing up as the Wands. So they're very, excuse me. Yeah, beep, beep. Exactly. Get out of the way. They're driving. They're ready to get in here. But what I like about, yeah, this person's ready to like get in there and fight. But I like this Page of Wands though. Like she is confident. She's a page, but like she knows where she's going. Yeah, she has her cowboy boots of knowingness. Like these are the cowboy boots where, again, if we were all in the desert as we are here late at night and this person was like to be like, follow me, I would follow this person. She knows where she's going. You know where she's going? She's going straight to her 10 of Pentacles that she wants to share with you because she's offering a Page of Cups. Well, heck, Cinnamon, who are you going to choose? Oh, these are both delightful offers, aren't they? Wow. Ace of Wands. Who has nails in this pile? It is a Wands, and you are a Wands, and this person shows up as a lot of Wands. Maybe you go with the Empress. Wow, 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 wow. Okay, let's get a confirmation on this. Okay, if I get a Pentacle, then we know it's the Queen of Pentacles. If I get another Wands, we know it's this Empress. You gave me Swords. Oh, you need to make a decision. But we're seeing the Emperor. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow. You got to make a decision. Who are you going to pick? Well, the Emperor is... But I feel like this could be you. You might be this Emperor. But if you're the Emperor, I could see you going with this Empress. Okay, so you need to make a decision. What's going to happen? Knight of Wands to the Six of Cups. You make a decision, and then you go charging. And it's sweet as hell, and it's the Wheel of Fortune. I'm apt to say that you're going to go with the Empress. And I only say this, like, that Queen of Pentacles, and who knows, maybe in your travels, because sometimes when you're traveling, you're here for a month, and then you go off somewhere else for a couple months, and then you meet up with some friends that you've met along the way. Like, do you know what I mean? So perhaps, like, when you first land and get there, you are working with someone, or, like, it is a boss, or, like, someone in a position that they can help you because they're offering something. But what's interesting, though, is that it's all Pentacles. It's a very Capricorn feel, so not the most romantic, because I got strong Capricorn. Very rarely do I get super strong signs. I feel like this person is hella Capricorn. But you're showing up as the King of Wands in Strength, which is very much fire. And then when I see this other person show up, and they're showing up as the Nine of Wands, the Empress, the Page of Wands, Page of Cups, Knight, like there's... It's a bit more dynamic. The Ace of Wands, it's a bit more conducive to your energy. And also, they're an Empress. So they are a step above, and they have the Ten of Penties to back it up. And I like that they come in. I like when I see the Emperor, the Empress are like the big heavy hitters, but when they do come in with this lighter energy of Page of Cups, it's not because they don't take it seriously. I see it more as like a willingness to step out of like this serious role and to be like, oh, I'm an Empress, but you know what? You are hella fucking cute, and I want to take you to Dairy Queen and get some ice cream. Underneath the Wheel of Fortune is the Hierophant. It's very, oh, wow, with the star. Wow, 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 wow. Okay. Well, let's put back, I'm going to keep you out as King of Wands. I'm going to keep the Empress out here with her Nine of Wands and with this Stick of Passion. Okay. I'm just going to assume. Now, I could be wrong, and if I'm wrong, the cards will indicate that you don't go with this person. If we see that Queen of Pentacles come back out in a serious way, I'll know that maybe you didn't go with the Empress. You went with the Queen of Penties. I don't know. Let's see. Oh, got the Page Cup to the Hierophant. Yeah, smoochies. Well, you're definitely going to be smooching on this trip, I can tell you right now. And what, again, is not a great adventure without a couple smoochies. I had a couple smoochies on the Greyhound. Not gonna lie, I've had a few Greyhound romances. Not gonna lie, guys. I was of the generation where Greyhound, the bus company, was thriving. Oh man, yeah. I think I had three Greyhound romances. Just little blip. You can have a smoochie on a train, on an airplane. Oh yeah, in a hostel. All over the place. There is not a great environment. Oh yeah, Knight of Wands. Yeah, it's this person. Oh my god, my phone's being so crazy right now. Okay, for the millionth time, what I've been trying to say is that essentially your reading looks pretty clear cut. You wake up one day and you decide you need to get out of Dodge. You need to go travel the world. You need to get out of your small town or big town or wherever it is that you live and come from. And you go off the beaten path. And along the way, you just grow into this really confident, self-assured. Yeah, there's just so much emphasis on confidence, worldliness. I really like that strength card that we had there with it too. You're really going to come into yourself. And I think this is why they're showing me, it's like your soul always knows when it's like, it needs to grow, it needs to expand. Excuse me. Because we can't grow in a vacuum. So I see you, yeah, and it's like, and then right out of the gate, people are just like, boom, boom, you know? Okay. Is there anything else, Spirit, that you want to talk about in regards to this new direction, this trip, this wherever? Like, what's it going to lead to? Are you going to move there? Are you going to relocate? Are you going to go back home? Are you going to marry this person? I don't know. Are you going to join a rock band? I don't know, get into hip-hop, take up dance classes? What's going to happen? The world. Yeah. It opens up it's a whole new world. I keep hearing Ariel. I think it's Ariel. A whole new world. Yeah, whole new world. But things ending, right? Like, as we're growing up and we're, again, expanding and trying out new parts of ourselves, and some things kind of close down. And it's not to say that those worlds can't cross your path again, but I see once you get a taste of the world, I just keep seeing, yeah, like a man, a woman, a person of the world. It's like the world is your oyster. Yeah, mama. Eight of Swords. What are we doing out here? Can we just have one reading where you don't hop out? Oh. The Eight of Swords to that Page of Wands. To the Temperance again. The Lovers. Okay, hold on. Spirit. It's the Eight of Swords to that page. What are we talking about? The Devil. Okay. So this King of, or the Empress. There's like a hot, okay, well, who's in the Eight of Swords? Is it Empress or is it you? It's them. Because they're showing up as the Seven of Wands, but they showed up as the Nine of Wands, so I already know they're scrappy. And again, I say she had her ass-kicking chanclas, but this is her ass-kicking leg. So, okay, so this is your Empress. Why are they worried about the Temperance? King of Pentacles, so the King of Swords. No. This is too many. We're not going to get confusing. Okay. So they're in the Eight of Swords. Now, this is my Eight of Swords, which is different for me than the other Eight of Swords because, as I will always point out, but if you're new and if you haven't seen this card yet, this is that sexy Japanese binding. So the Eight of Swords is always about, you're not really trapped. You're not really imprisoned. Like, anyone at any time can get out of this because it's really by your own doing. Very much like the Nine of Swords in the sense that it's not real. So it may feel real, but because she's bound, and this is like part of a particular kink, there's something about this person who like gets off a little bit on feeling helpless and trapped in a mental state. And it's beside this Temperance. Oh, are they a little bit jelly? Oh, they're a little bit jelly. They're gels. They get jealous easily. Yeah, with the Lovers. And that's part of this Temperance coming out. Instead of having an ass-kicking leg, because you think everyone's coming after your person, you need to have the sexy leg of balance, of being tempered. Okay, good to know. So what's going to happen with this jealousy? It's coming out for a reason. Knight of Pentacles. They're making a solid offer. It's tempered. Because they have so much wands, and you're showing up as wands. It's like, I think they want you to know, because with that Ten of Pentacles that came out, they are quite serious. Because you had your other serious person, the Capricorn, who is all Pentacles, very slow moving, very, I would say, unadventurous. But this person is all fire, is the Empress, wants to give you the Ten of Pentacles, but because they're showing up a bit scrappy, they're hot to trot. They're a bit of a firestorm. Yeah. But they want to show you, hey, look what I can do. I can take all of my passionate horses and all my intensity, my ass-kicking chanclas and legs, and I can actually put on some dad shorts, tone it down, just tone it down a little bit, tone it the fuck down, you know? Even the horse, yeah, the horse has toned it the fuck down. Everyone's toned it down, and it's calm, and it's solid. Oh, back to the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this person, I think, is like, feels like they're competing with that old energy of like the Queen of Penties. Okay. Well, I feel like you say heck yes to the dress. It puts you in the feels. You're the Queen of Cups. And then we land on the Ten of Cups. And we already had the Ten of Penties. So it's like, wow. And it's, again, with the wands, it's here. Wow. Okay, well, I'm not going to get much further into that because really we're kind of thinking close to 40 minutes. I just saw someone in a field of grass. I can smell it and feel it as though I'm in this person's body. It's so weird being psychic sometimes. But also outside, I can see everything perfectly. I can hear it. I can smell the smells. I can see the expression just perfectly. So whoever you are, I'm really excited for you. I'm really, really, really happy and excited for you. Oh, go for it. Just go for it. Okay, any other closing messages for our persons? Hanged Man. Okay, what else? Ace of Swords. Yeah, Knight of Wands. Exactly. You being in that field, dreaming dreams, thinking, you have to take it, you know, you have to put yourself into a different position sometimes to see the truth. To be like, what is it that I want? You know, looking at your environment from all angles, being like, huh, I wonder if I put myself upside down, if this stinky small town that I've been in for my whole life with all the same people, can it be more interesting like this? No, it doesn't really help if I go upside down. Oh, I should probably just leave. And it's like, yep. And then you're like, well, fuck yeah, my guy, giddy the fuck up. Here we go. Clip, fucking clop. Exactly. That's how it fucking works. And there is so many environments. I could see you going to Egypt. There's so much desert and like the pyramids. We saw all kinds. I see you traveling the whole world. And you might do it with this empress. Not too shabby. Well, that just put a real song in my heart, collective. Very happy for you. You deserve it. Go out there. Just all of you collective, just do it. Now, be smart about it, because I'm just some dude on the internet giving tarot card readings. Like, you know, you still gotta be practical. But as a man who has done a lot of moves with no money to my name, like, I've done real lowbrow moves, seen a lot of the world, but like, man, when I moved to Calgary one time, I sold my belt. I sold my belt for 20 bucks, and I had to come up with first and last rent, and I didn't have a job, and I had 2 weeks to get everything all lined up. I made it happen. That's the great thing about youth. You just believe that you can, and then you do. You know, when I moved to New York, I'd never been to New York City, didn't know a single person there. I was on my way to New Zealand. That's where I was going. I had a plane ticket. I had my work visa. I was just killing time. And Spirit came to me through a very strong... And I didn't want to go. I was like, you're crazy, Spirit. You're absolutely fucking crazy. This is the thing. You got to follow the spirit of adventure. And you're doing it. Get you the fuck up. Yes. Yes. I support this. Okay, collective. Well, that was really fun. Please feel free to drop a comment if you decide to go out into the world. Please let a guy know, you know? Okay. Well, have a great day out there.